Hello everyone, it's AvatarAidan here on my Extra Edition channel. So, we got the Game Award nominees not that long ago by the time I'm recording this. And, they are nominations alright. So, I like to do voting for the Game Awards every year. So, let's just get into it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Keep in mind, I do not like the Game Awards. They have turned into the Oscars, in my opinion. And the last thing a thing needs to be is the Oscars. I want to do Game of the Year last. So, let's do Best Game Direction first. Award for Outstanding Creative Vision, Innovation, and Game Direction and Design. I only played Balatro, Elden Ring, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't want to boycott Shadow of the Erdtree, but I've never liked the idea of DLC getting cast into these things. So, if I really can't find anything else, I'll nominate Shadow of the Erdtree, but for now, I'm gonna go. And plus, there's things in Erdtree that don't do much to innovate on the Souls-like genre, I would say. So that's Balatro and VII Rebirth for me then. Balatro is probably my favorite game between the two. And I think it does some really cool things with the poker, with card game genre by mixing poker with roguelite elements. And I do think VII Rebirth does some things to improve upon Remake. It has a better game direction, a better game design with its combat and its world design. But I think I'm going to give this to Balatro. Best Narrative for Outstanding Storytelling and Narrative Development in a Game. I've only played VII Rebirth. I have not played Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth because I haven't played 7 yet. But I hear it's like a really good story, so that might be it. Metaphor is on my list. Haven't played it. Never had interest in Hellblade. And I want to play the original before I played the remake of Silent Hill 2, so yeah. Even though I don't want to, it's VII Rebirth for me. It's not to say VII Rebirth's narrative is bad, more so it just falls apart in places. Best Art Direction for Outstanding Creative and or Technical Achievement in Artistic Design and Animation. Neva looks cool. These all look cool. I think I have to give this to Metaphor. I've seen footage of Metaphor, and I think this is one of my favorite looking games of this year, so I'm gonna give that to that. Best Score and Music. Oh god. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's not hard to choose this one. I think even if you don't like VII Rebirth, you can't deny that the music is fantastic. I went to the VII Rebirth World Tour Orchestra. I cried during it. It was so good. Best Audio Direction. Recognize the best in-game audio and sound design. I mean, if we're going to be honest here, Call of Duty is going to win all of these, so it really doesn't matter here, so I'm just going to vote VII Rebirth just to get it over with. Best Performance. Okay. Brianna White and VII Rebirth. Life is Strange, Star Wars Outlaws, Silent Hill 2. I've seen some Silent Hill 2 footage, and I think Luke Roberts did a good job. But man, Brianna White was Aerith, I would say. Like, she nailed Aerith in that game. The characterization could use work, but she is Aerith to me now. So yeah, Brianna White. Innovation and Accessibility. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. I have not played any of these. I do own Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and I heard from friends and people I follow that that game's really good. I guess I'll vote for that then. I'm not the best at voting for this one, just saying. Games for impact. Or a thought-provoking game for pro-social meaning or message. I have not played any of these. I've heard about Hellblade 2 from a friend, and he wasn't an overall big fan of it. I have no interest in Life is Strange Double Exposure or Life is Strange in general. I heard things like Tales of Knizer, I think that's how you say it. Never heard of Neva, never heard of Indika, never heard of Closer the Distance, so I guess I'm gonna vote for this one. Best Ongoing, awarded to a video game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. I've had exposure to Final Fantasy XIV, and I played Fortnite for, I haven't played it for the first time earlier this year, but I played it for the first time in years this year when they added TMNT. Haven't played Diablo 4, haven't played Destiny 2, and I haven't played Helldivers 2. I think it's obvious that it's going to go to Helldivers 2. Final Fantasy XIV hasn't been winning anything, so I guess I'll vote for that. Best Community Support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, games, updates, and patches. Fortnite does some cool stuff. Like, I played a game not that long ago, and they added fucking Snoop Dogg to it, and it's like, what the fuck? Final Fantasy XIV got Dawn Trail earlier this year, and everyone's eating that shit up, and Baldur's Gate 3 is Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna give it 14. I do need to play more of 14 sometime next year. Best Independent Game. Okay. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. I've played Animal Well and Balatro. Those are the only two I have. I do want to play UFO 50 one day, because I heard that shit is really good. So, I already explained Balatro. Poker game really does things to make poker more interesting. But I want to talk about Animal Well a little bit. Animal Well is a game I really wanted to love, but I came out of the experience somewhat, not underwhelmed, but kind of disappointed. I think it's one of those times where the hype for it was kind of too much, and it kind of tainted how I felt. Still a good game, I really enjoyed it, but by the end I was like, I didn't get as much as I wanted. So, no ill will to Animal Well again whatsoever. I really enjoyed it, but my 100 plus hours says it all. Best debut indie game. I haven't played Manor Lords, I haven't played Pacific Drive. I have interest in Plucky Squire, but haven't played it. These both made huge impacts. Like, I know people make fun of like Balatro being on here, but keep in mind, Balatro, when it came out, was like the biggest indie game of that month. I was there, and it was like, no one could shut up about it. No one could stop playing it. I still can't stop playing it. I play it all the time when I head into class. Yeah, Balatro. Best mobile game. I have not played AFK Journey. I don't want another addiction when I have this. I never heard of Wuthering Waves, never heard of Legend of Sun Zero, so yeah, Balatro. Best VR AR game. I have not played any of these. Best action game. I also have not played any of these. Friends told me Black Myth Wukong good, Helldivers 2 is good, Stellar Blade is good, and Warhammer Space Marine 2 is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna vote actually. Best action adventure game. Oh my god, do I have to? Okay. I only played Echoes of Wisdom for this one. Echoes of Wisdom is really good, but its puzzle solving is kind of lackluster though. Like, it feels like as soon as you enter the dungeon, you can break the dungeon in 5 minutes, and sure, there are unique ways of traversing the dungeon, but it all comes back to one thing, and it's that you have 5 certain echoes that can break the dungeon for you. You can break the water temple just by using a spider, but it's the only one I played, so I guess I have to vote for that. Best RPG. Shadow of the Urge or 7 Rebirth. 7 Rebirth I really liked, but with every not every day, but every now and again I'll be like, yeah, this story wasn't paced all that well. But I did enjoy it. Shadow of the Erdtree kind of just cemented that Elden Ring is both the best designed Souls game, but it has moments where it's the worst Souls game. And Erdtree doubles down on that. I had fun through the entire thing until the ending, because that final boss is hot garbage. Let's go 7 Rebirth, because honestly, looking back, I had more consistent fun with Rebirth, and I thought the ending was really fun and heartfelt, whereas Erdtree just kind of dropped the ball at the end. Best fighting game. I have not played any of these. I guess me playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the first time this year qualifies me for the... Oh wait, no, I also played Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Heroes. That was really good as well. I'll just vote for this. It's the closest thing I played this year. Best family game. For the best appropriate for family play. I am not voting Princess Peach Showtime, that's for sure. Princess Peach Showtime is... What's the best way to describe it? It feels like Nintendo wanted to target a more female kid audience than a family audience with Princess Peach Showtime in terms of its gameplay, in terms of how it's advertised and all that stuff. It's a whatever game for me. But the only other game I played is Echoes of Wisdom. But I don't doubt that Mario Party Jamboree and Astrobot would be best family game. But I'm just gonna vote for the stuff I played, so I guess I'll just go with Zelda. Best sim/strategy. I have not played any of these, but my friends tell me Unicorn Overlord is the bee's knees, as they say, so I'll vote for that. Best sports/racing game. I don't play sports or racing games. Best multiplayer. I have not played any of these, so I'm not voting for them. Best adaptation. Okay. I've only seen Arcane and Knuckles. Arcane is fantastic. I think the impact Arcane has left on not only the game industry, but the animation industry alone says enough. I am mixed on Knuckles. Like, Knuckles, I wouldn't say is bad, but it's very clear that it was a very misguided show. So yeah, I'm just gonna vote for Arcane. Riot and Fortitude should be very proud of what they created. This is a great show. I highly recommend it. Most anticipated. Okay. I have not played Death Stranding 2. I have the original Death Stranding on my Epic Games Store, but I have not played Death Stranding 1 yet, so I have no interest in Death Stranding 2 at the moment. I have, same thing with Ghost of Yutei. I have Ghost of Tsushima. I plan to play it next year for this, so I guess you could say I'm a little interested. It's more so that the Japanese samurai era, or whatever, the Edo period, I think is what it's called, interests me aesthetically, so maybe that's why I was glued to Ghost of Tsushima back when it came out. I don't know. I have had no thoughts on Grand Theft Auto for the past decade. I played San Andreas and 5, thought they were good. Not much there. I do want to play 4 at some point. My friends told me 4 is really good. I am hype for both of these games equally. Metroid Prime 4, I'm a late Metroid fan, but I do know that people wanted a Prime 4 so badly, so that's there. I became a recent Monster Hunter fan. I played Rise, and I really enjoyed Rise, so Wild's up there. I also played a demo of it at PAX West this year, and it got me even more hyped. Yeah, Monster Hunter. Content Creator of the Year. I don't watch these people. Best esports game. I don't really play these games anymore. Best esports athlete. I don't follow these people. Best esports team. Don't follow them. Oh, is game of the year is the last one, I guess. Okay. Recognized as a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Okay. Balatro, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy Rebirth. I have Astrobot on the back. I have Astrobot and Metaphor on my wish list. I'll probably get them at some point. And I have not played Back Myth Wukong, but I heard that's really good too. Okay. Do I pick the DLC that is overall really good until the end, the RPG that has terrible pacing but is overall solid, or the poker roguelike game I spent over 100+ hours on both PC and phone? I think that one says it all, actually. Yeah, those are all the player's voice, huh? Oh, they're not open yet. I don't care for these. My player's voice vote goes on Backlogged, the website I use to review games. But yeah, that's all the voting I did today. All I'm gonna say is that don't put too much stock into the Game Awards. This was more so just a thing to do for fun. So I would just say whatever your game of the year is your game of the year. And that's about it. So hope you all have a good day.